Blessings. Good evening, good afternoon to you all. We'll begin with some meditation. So please find a comfortable posture. Wherever you are, sitting on the floor, sitting on a chair is fine. So using the breath as an object of meditation, we can practice mindfulness of the in and out breath, keeping the breath in mind, paying attention to the sensation of the in-breath, the sensation of the out-breath. So find a spot in your body that you're happy to be focusing your mind, to know the breath. The tip of your nostrils, the chest, the abdomen. Your aim is to be training in mindfulness by putting attention on that sensation of the in and the out breath. So every time your mind wanders away from the breath, your main job is to bring it back. Bring attention back to the breathing at the one point that you have chosen. If it's the tip of the nostrils, then you're just bringing your attention back there. Every time your mind wanders away, you bring it back. Being very patient and developing this quality of knowing your breath. So you don't have to think about the breath. You don't have to form an opinion about the breath. You're cultivating this quality of mindfulness, clear comprehension, which we summarize as just knowing the breath as it goes in, knowing the breath as it goes out. But you have to keep guarding your mind as it watches the breath. Because when you lose your guard, then you'll start getting lost into thoughts triggered by different things, memories, sensations. So our teacher, Ajahn Chah, compared it to looking after water buffalo. There's a water buffalo, you're the farmer. You take your water buffalo to the fields, and there's the part of the field that just has grass. And that's where you want the water buffalo to eat and be. But another part of the field has the new rice shoots, rice plants, which are tasty and attractive to the water buffalo, but you don't want the water buffalo to eat them. Because they're your livelihood, you need to grow the rice. So you have to keep an eye on the buffalo, not let it stray into the rice plants. Just keep it where you want it, with the ordinary grass. And of course, if you're getting tired, you let your guard down. You're not so mindful, you're not so vigilant. Well, the water buffalo will wander over towards the rice plants, which is what it likes. When we lose our guard, when we drop our guard, lose our mindfulness with the breathing, the mind will go to what it likes. When we say what it likes, it may just mean what it's used to thinking about, not necessarily anything particularly attractive or desirable. But habits, thought patterns, thoughts, mental states and moods that you've thought before. Out of habit and a lack of awareness, your mind will go to them and forget the breath. Sometimes it's something desirable. Sometimes it's just activities, plans, memories, reactions to things. Something to fill the mind, take up our interest. But then we'll have lost our awareness of the breath. And we won't be fulfilling the instructions that we have been given from the Buddha to be mindful of the in and out breath. The Buddha didn't teach us to daydream, get lost in imagination, become drowsy, fall asleep. All of that is coming when we lose awareness of the breath and start following habits of mind. So we have to stay alert while we meditate. Like the buffalo, sometimes you have to pull on the rope of mindfulness and bring your mind back to the breath. And just like the buffalo, when you pull on the rope that it has around its neck or through its nose, it might not like it. It wants to eat the rice plants. So you pull it, it can be stubborn. It doesn't want to come back to the ordinary grass. So you have to pull hard and be firm. Your mind is the same. Part of the mind wants to fantasize and get lost in daydreams and plans and memories. And it's stubborn, it will stay there. So you have to really pull hard to bring it back to the breath. So meditation involves some effort, mental perseverance. But if you keep doing it, bringing your attention back to the breath, you might find that over time body and mind settle down, they relax, and you can stay with the breath longer. And those desires and the wanting of the mind doesn't bother you so much. So you can keep practicing for a little while longer until we hear the sound of the bell.